So hello guys and welcome to another Bitcoin daily update series. So starting on a 30-minute time frame, I see that we have been forming a very interesting range for a while now. Even though this range looks extremely balanced to me, how do I identify if it's a balanced range or not? What are the tools that I use for it? I'll be explaining all of that in this particular video. So if I'm looking at this range, I see we have been forming a pretty interesting range, and also on a daily time frame this looks good. If I just quickly switch to our daily time frame, you can look that yesterday we had a pretty interesting day, and this is a red candle which we formed on Sunday. So Monday was more of a like inside candle day. We did not push out from the lows or push to the upside, so it looks good for me. Why does it look good? Because we had more than enough time yesterday to accumulate as much as possible, and especially the liquidity that has been building is pretty interesting. All right, so I do expect a breakout of this range. We have been right around this area for almost fourth day now. So I do expect that we get a smaller pullback and then we continue towards the upside. So now getting back to a 30-minute time frame, the local trade that I will be looking at would be either a sweep of the highs or the lows. To be honest, I'm not planning to trade inside this range because, as I mentioned, this is a very balanced range. So if I quickly check out the volume profile of this whole range, you can see it's more of a balanced range inside this value area. So I do not expect a lot of volatility if we stay inside this range. Obviously the chances and the probabilities in trading are endless and never fixed, but that is what my experience is. I would want to get either a push from the upside or we take out the lows first. All right, talking about the highs and the lows, if I quickly turn on the TPO on this 30-minute time frame, and if I just show you the levels, talking about our yesterday's price action, yesterday's TPO profile also looks extremely balanced, and we just got a backtest of this level that I was talking about with the guys in mentorship, and we just backtested this level, which is a very interesting weekly level. So we just backtested this, even though we did not take out the weekly lows. That according to me was not a great sign. But yeah, we tapped one of our weekly level. We had some strong confirmation to get into a trade here, and ever since after we have been pushing towards the upside. So as I mentioned, even the TPO profile looks extremely interesting to me. Usually you do not get to see such kind of balanced profiles. It's more of something like this or like this, but yeah, this looks pretty interesting to me. Even if I switch to a daily time frame, where TPO I don't think so should be working, but yeah, it is. Yeah, so if you see yesterday's TPO profile, it is very much balanced. So that gives me an idea that today can be a pretty interesting day. We might get another push towards the upside, or we might take out the lows first. So today can be a day which might be filled with volatility. So let's just be prepared for that. And since we are on a daily time frame, this is what our Monday's candle look like. Usually you do not get to see a candle like this on Monday. Most of the time it is a volatile day, or usually we take out either the highs or the lows of the weekend, but that did not happen on Monday. So you can be expecting that today, because on the basis of statistics, usually we get most of our weekly lows or the weekly highs set either on Monday or Tuesday. Since we did not set we did not took out the weekend highs or the lows on Monday, the chances are very high that Tuesday might be the day that we either make our weekly low or we make our weekly high right today. Also, since we are on a daily time frame, I've been looking at certain TPO levels on the daily time frame as well. So if I just turn on those level for you as well, so I have got a lot of levels to the upside which are naked point of controls. To be honest, these are some of the levels which are very, very interesting and extremely strong to trade. Like, even if I show you certain kind of backtested levels, you can see that we had a very interesting naked point of control area right around here, and if I just switch it off, you can see we got a very clean and clear rejection right around this area. So it makes a lot of sense for us to trade levels which are so strong and gives you reaction which no other supply, demand or support and resistance does. Alright, because you do not want to be trading on the basis of assumptions, rather than you want to trade on levels which have certain kind of data behind them, and not just because you feel that this is an area where a lot of players have been entering or exiting, or it might give you a reaction for 4th, 5th or 7th time. I am not that kind of trader, and I would ask you guys to not trade like that as well. Until unless you have a proven strategy which is working for you, then obviously you should be sticking to that. So if I just share the trading plan for the day, I have already marked my levels for the day. This is what I'm looking at. What I would want to see is a good push towards the upside. So this is what I'm expecting, probably backtest your VWAP start to range. So you might want to see a backtest of the VWAP or something, probably go a bit lower and continue the push towards the upside, hit this level where we will also be taking out all of this liquidity that we have formed, get a rejection from this area, either enter into a scalp zone right around this zone, which I'll share with you guys, or get a deeper retracement hit inside one of the deeper zones, take out the pending liquidity to the downside and then continue the push. Alright, so I'm happy with both of these opportunities. Even if we get a deeper pullback, I'll be happy with that as well. And if we just get a smaller one, probably like a backtest of this zone and then a continuation, I'm happy with that as well. So for today, even though everything looks pretty bullish to me, I would want a good push first. Alright, so what I want to see is that we keep on pushing towards the upside first, then get a backtest of this range high, backtest this, and then a continuation would be even better. Also, all of these trades that I've been talking about are more like a general ideas. They are bigger time frame trades. We might get some really interesting internal structure opportunities, which I will keep you guys updated in the premium group. And again, premium group is absolutely free. You do not have to pay anything for that. If you are interested in joining our premium group, all you have to do is use the BingX link in the description, sign up using that, and once you are ready with your account, you are trading on it, you will be added to our premium group as well. All you need to do is fill a form. We will get all your information from that. Also, for the plan that I was sharing with you guys, if you fail to break out of this range and we just keep on pushing towards the downside, I'm already prepared with the levels that I just shared with you guys. I'm looking at them. Obviously, getting liquidity from the upside first would have been much better, but yeah, we do not plan the market, we plan the trades, and that is what we are going to do. We are going to be prepared with some really strong levels. As of now, we are getting a local sweep of the highs, so this is what you are looking at. You can just mark it like this. Like if you mark this highs, you can clearly see that we have took out the liquidity from the upside and we are just dumping. So that could have been another local trading opportunity, but since I'm recording the video as of now, I am not sharing it with you guys. I've already shared it with the members in the group. Also, for some local trades, I think if the VWAP starts to push towards the upside and if we backtest it, that would be a pretty interesting trade as well. So by the time we do that, we will be hitting one of our key levels around this area and it will be a pretty interesting scalp trade. So this can be one of those moves where you hit your VWAP, alright, give a fake out. By the time VWAP is ranging around this area, you give a good fake out. All the sellers get trapped inside this area, you reclaim the VWAP. This can be the part where you plan to enter, your SL goes below this and then a continuation towards the upside. Now VWAP is only supposed to be used in a trending market and not in a ranging market. So this part of price action is trending. That's the only reason why I have planned a trade based upon VWAP, because if it would not have been trending, I never trade VWAP. As I mentioned, I'm not very eager to trade this range. I do want to get a push towards the upside or take out the lows. I'll be happy in both the situation, but trading inside this range because and only because we have a balanced profile, that's my only reason why I'm not interested in trading this range. And on the basis of news, today we've got no major news. There is a very minor news tomorrow, but that won't make any effect on Bitcoin is what I feel. So that's all for today. It was a pretty small analysis video. The reason being we did not have a very volatile Monday. So that's the only reason why most of the trades that I planned for Monday are still valid for the day. And yeah, so that was it for this particular video. Thank you for watching this one, and make sure to subscribe to Bitcoin Hitpoint and like this particular video as well, because it helps us with the algorithm. I'll see you in the next one.